Where's Aerosoft? Let's see. Let's find something Russian, shall we? It's Russian. Let's see. I'm always reminded of that scene from 2012 when they're at Las Vegas and that huge Antonov 224 or 225, whatever the one is with the 6 engines on it. And the kid's like, wow, that's a very big plane. And then the guy goes, it's Russian. All right, let's see. Where is something? Let me see. Isn't there like an S7 livery or something in here? I think there is. Let me see. Let's go to Aerosoft. It's probably easier. I think there's like an S7 or a... I don't think there's a Ural Airlines livery in there, is there? I know Ural flies to St. Petersburg. Or maybe we'll just go with Aeroflot, I guess. Let's see. EasyJet. I know EasyJet flies up there, don't they? Let's see. German Wings. Novair, Royal Jordan. Novair. Is Novair? No, Novair is not a Russian airline, is it? Turkish, Finnair, Atlas, Arkia. Swiss, Jetstar, British, Alitalia. Let's try to, well, damn. I don't think I can search by. All right, this is taking too long. All right, now I'm just going to have to pick something. U.S. Airways. No, I'm kidding. Damn. It's like, where are all the Russian liveries here? I can try typing in S7, but I don't think that's going to work. I know that, I'm pretty sure they made a, I thought they did. I thought they made a Aeroflot, but I'm not seeing anything here. So, let's see. Egypt. I wanted something that looked a little bit realistic, but I'm not finding it. So, let's go. All right, we'll just show off Aerosoft's A319 here. You guys notice I have the Project Airbuses in here. These are ones that I intended to use for screenshots before the Aerosoft version came out, but I never needed it. Let's see. Air France, Air Berlin, German Wings, EasyJet, TAM, Iberia, Spirit. Czech. Maybe we'll do Czech, Iberia. Oh yeah, no, I'm way off in the left field now. All right, let's just do, screw it. We'll do Air Berlin. That'll work. All right, let's do it. We'll spend the whole stream looking for a freaking airplane. All right, there's our Air Berliner. Looking very pretty, by the way, at night. Look at that. Very nice. All right. And I do need to bring FSUI PC back on board. And time and season. Oops, let's hit the brakes. And I actually need to turn on track AI so I can look around too. Okay, time and season. So we're going to go winter. Let's try January. I think like January 8th. That should give us some pretty good textures. And let's go back to daytime. That should be fine. Hopefully with dawn we'll still get to see some night lighting. And let's turn on track IR. Oops. I hate when it does that. All right, there we go. And there's winter coming along. Nice. I think I don't need to do anything else. All right, let's switch back to the simulator. We got about another 10 minutes. Let's see here. Where is it? All right, we got 10 minutes. We got to dock this showboat, folks. All right, here we go. Let me plug in my Trek IR here. And we're going to do some airport taxiing. Well, I can tell you, it looks very nice from here. Nice slide in. Look at those ground textures. And then I'll just pan around the outside really quickly, so you can take a look. There is your winter textures, and it has all seasonal variations. It has 4 different seasonal variations, so it's got all seasons. So when you buy it, you'll be able to see that. It was actually my intention to actually upload some exclusive screenshots of the seasonal variations, which I have, but it was released before I had time to do it, so I just didn't bother. But I can assure you that they're definitely all there. So here's our winter textures. Let's go ahead and do some taxiing around here. Go to the main terminal. I don't know if you guys have sound or not. Let's see. Maybe I can turn on a little bit of sound so you guys can hear this thing. I want to make sure you can still hear me too, though. That was a wide turn. So just doing a little bit of taxiing. That's our castle over there. We're not going to go that way. I have to let you guys see some of this from your own virtual cockpit here. But we'll just taxi over to the main terminal. So runway lighting looks very nice, very bright. Oh, you really can't see. I forgot that Aerosoft didn't include the wing views from the virtual cockpit. I still think that should have been added as a you know, an option. I think it should have been an option, in my opinion, anyway. All right, let's hit these brakes and hit this turn off over here. Coming in fast, coming in hot. Left brake. Here we go. Oops. I need to close this window. Shoot. Go away. There we go. All right, so here we go. This ground texture is looking very nice. Where's that little street coming from? The sun's not in that direction. All right, let's go ahead and pull up to a gate here. Really looking forward to Airline 2 Sim's overview or training program of the Airbus. That's going to be a lot of fun. For those of you who haven't caught the article, the pilot who's going to be training us is the famous pilot who prevented a hijacking of his British Airways 747 back in 2000. That's going to be a really awesome, I think, a really awesome training program. That's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm looking forward to that, because I can tell you, I don't fly these airplanes properly. I know that I don't. A lot of it is just laziness, not really willing to take the time to learn properly. You know, I just figure I learn enough to know how to get from point A to point B and back. But it would be nice, you know, to have these training programs that are not only enjoyable to watch, but then you learn at the same time. That makes it more fun for me. And so Airline 2 Sim has found a really good way. They found the middle ground. I think the AOA guys, they take it a little too far and they give you a little bit overkill. Airline 2 Sim, they kind of give you just enough to keep you interested and entertained while you actually still get to learn without, you know, feeling like, oh my God, this is like, I should be freaking getting paid to work for an airline after those long training programs. So the Airline 2 Sim, they really found the kind of the great middle ground. Nothing against AOA though. I mean, they have great products, But I just found it to be a little bit overwhelming for me because there's only so much time I'm really willing to put into not flying. And I really like, feeling somewhat entertained. I have sort of a short attention span sometimes. So I'm one of those kind of people where sometimes I'll just jump in and just start pushing buttons and figuring it out for myself because that's just kind of who I am. So anyway, this is pulling up to the main terminal now. And looks nice. I like the way the glass looks up close. So there's that. And now I'm going to slew right back off the gate. And we're going to do it again. Where is it? Yeah, I'll find that center line here. So now, oops, ouch. Where's the center line? There it is. Now we're going to do it again. I'm going to pause real quick. Time preview. Yeah, that should be fine. And now we're going to pull up to the gate one more time without the night lights. So you can see what that glass looks like pulling up to it during the day. Am I still in slew mode or what? Oh, there we go. Like, I'm not moving. There's some trees. Trees look nice. In fact, let's go to external view here just really quickly so you can actually see those snow textures during the day, which I realized we didn't do yet. Ooh, parking brake. Where's my phone? I need to check my time here. Ooh, 1:56. All right, so let's just slew around here. Not slew around, but take a look around. Look at the snow on the ramp. That looks very well detailed, very nicely done. I really love that that quality. Very nice. There's all our buildings there in the background. Again, looking very nice. Do a little zoom in here. So, I mean, just look at all those buildings. So if you were here during the beginning of the stream, you were able to see a lot of how big the coverage area is and all those custom buildings that were added. Very nice. You can sort of see a little bit of that glass reflection on the window. Not too much. It is present. Just a little bit. So, yeah, there's your winter textures. Very nice. And once again, the airport does include all seasonal variations, so you needn't worry. All right, let's go ahead and pull back into the gate. Let's see, I think it's the next little turn off here. There it is. And there you go, pulling up to the gate in your brand new A319 in your brand new St. Petersburg airport. And look at that glass. I really love the way he did the glass there. I really like the way that was done. Very nicely done. So that is what it looks like from your virtual cockpit. Very nice. Sorry, I know I moved my head pretty fast here. Mine's is set to pretty sensitive, so I don't mean to make anyone dizzy, but when I'm moving my head around, I'm accustomed to moving my head quickly and having a quick response, especially when you're in final approach and you've got to get up here and blah, 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 blah. And so I need things to move quickly with my head. So apologies for moving a little too fast, but I'm going to go ahead and pause the track IR now. And let's see how horrible my parking job was. Let's see. Oh, wow. I'm like in between the two lines. That was horrible. So there you go. So, yeah, on a scale of 1 to 100, I would give it a 98. And the reason why 98, wow, why is this all flickery all of a sudden? It wasn't like that before. I didn't really notice that before. It looks all flickery now. Maybe that's just how that's designed. Yeah, I suppose. So, so yeah, I dock a few points. One being really to do with the night lighting. The night lighting could be better in a lot of areas where it's just a little too dark on some of the buildings. Certain buildings don't have night lighting at all. Besides that, I would have liked to have seen the animated traffic go all the way up the road into the airport arrivals and departures area. He spent a lot of time building these really nice roads, but then not putting any traffic on them. So I think that would have been a nice touch to have gone in and actually put the traffic in there. Besides that, a few of you noted that in some areas the ground texture was blurry. I didn't notice that. I know that there's like little patches here and there in certain areas, but not in areas that are really that you're really keen to see up close, unless you're like me and you just go crawling over into those areas. But, you know, the parking lots look fairly nice. But again, there were certain parking lots that didn't have any night lighting, certain buildings with no night lighting. So that was really the big cons for me. For those of you who may have had some other things that you noticed that I didn't notice, now would be a good time to point them out to me. And I'll go ahead and note them in the stream. Yun says I should be a voice actor. I don't know about that.
Starts Friday at theaters everywhere.
I don't know. I used to try to do those deep, like, movie voices. Let's see. I'll drink some water first. Let's see.
In a world.
No, I really can't. But anyway, thank you for that anyway. But anyway, we're coming up on 2 hours, and once we hit 2 hours, I think we've already surpassed the 2 hour point. So YouTube will probably bust this into separate videos. So they only let me do videos up to two hours. And for the purposes of the rebroadcast, for those of you who want to go in and watch it later, just responding to a question of why there's a time limit is because sometimes I run into like 3.5 hours, and YouTube breaks it into multiple videos. So I like to try to keep it all in one video. That way you don't have to go through the two. But anyway, anything else? So Zuna says really nice textures. Anyway, so that's pretty much it for this stream today. Was hoping to showcase the little Kawasaki helicopter, and they did some Nimeth designs. Maybe for fun, I'll load it up anyway and just show it off because I think I've surpassed my 2 hour limit. Anyway, just to kind of show it off quickly, but that'll most likely be tomorrow. Ooh, there's some snow textures on the roofs too, by the way. I didn't note that earlier, so that's also another way to know. But anyway, I think there was just so much that was done well in the scenery, and so I definitely love it. It's a terrific work. I don't think we get the Control J jet bridge animations. In fact, I'm pretty sure we don't. Usually these sceneries come with AES, so I don't think so. In fact, I'm pretty sure they don't, because I know I checked in the manual and there was certainly no mention of it there. But anyway, I mean, this developer is just getting better and better and better. So the official name is Digital Designs. I don't think Digital Designs is going to be releasing through Aerosoft anymore. So you'll want to start really getting used to the name Digital Designs. You want to get used to that as you start to see these products appear on the various marketplaces online. Because the quality of work is just getting better and better and better. And I'm totally impressed. And not only that, but we're used to having high quality developments for America and for Western Europe. But it's nice to see high quality developers that are equally as good working in areas in Eastern Europe, so on and so forth. So JV Tiski Design has delivered quite a few over the years. And we have M Design, who did that incredible Demodi Dovo. And also we have Digital Design here, who's delivering just impressive works and with huge coverage areas. I mean, it's just such terrific work. So at the risk of, as I get ready to sign out, at the risk of running out of memory, I think I'll try and see if I can load up our Nimeth latest toy, just to show it off really quickly before I sign off here. Let's see. I have to select it as a vehicle. BK117, I think it is. So I figure I'll show it off really quickly, just show off some of the visuals of it. And that should be it. So, Paloku, I see that you keep asking about AI traffic. I don't have anything that I can recommend at this time, unfortunately. Really sorry. Let's see. Let's try this one. That'll work. We'll just plug that in real quick and show it off really quickly. So, just before I sign off, thought I'd just show it off really quickly. So we'll be most likely getting into this tomorrow. Very, very good-looking external model there. Got some good-looking pilots there, all animated doors and whatnot. 3, 4. A lot of these doors, I think, are animated from the inside. So, from the inside here. Let's see, where's the virtual cockpit? There we go. And a very good virtual cockpit. Let me see, turn on the lights here. There we go. Oops, zoom out. So the quality is very good. So I'm definitely liking it so far. Where's FSUI PC? And actually, hang on one second. So I'm still in window mode there. So yeah, terrific looking virtual cockpit, textured very well. Lots of eye candy. You even got a blood bag there. Look at that. Like that's somebody's blood. So terrific, terrific looking visual model. And as far as flight dynamics go, I just really haven't taken time to really learn it yet. So obviously with each new helicopter comes, it's like a crash course from scratch, learning how to handle each helicopter. This one though is not as forgiving as the one that we were just flying, not as forgiving at all. It's weird the way it handles. So usually I would use a collective for gaining my my altitude, but in this helicopter, it uses more of a combination of the collective, but more pulling back on the stick to get altitude. So it's very interesting. It's got some interesting flight dynamics. So it's going to take some time for me to get used to it. And then of course, I just need to go through the manual because I haven't read the manual at all yet. So I need to go through, read the manual, and make sure that I got everything down. So for right now, just kind of showing it off really quickly. I'm going to go park it next to our other little companions. Where are they? Oh, there they are. We'll just park next to our little companions over there. But anyway, this is it, just in a quick nutshell. And I hope to get into this in a more in-depth review, written review, of course. But hopefully, I'm hoping to do just a quick stream with it, hopefully tomorrow, where I can just really show it off, because it is a terrific helicopter. Let's see. Let's turn around. This thing doesn't turn on a dime as much either. I've got to give this thing a lot more leeway to spinning it around here. A lot more. So anyway, it's funny because it's like when I fly this helicopter, I almost feel like I don't know how to fly helicopters at all. That's really what I feel like. It's because the flight dynamics are just completely opposite to a lot of the other helicopters that I've just become used to. So it's just kind of one of those things where I really got to get used to flying something different here. Hopefully I don't hit that light pole as I try to come in and land. Whoops. I'm like, wait, I'm a little bit further back here. Try to put it right on the line. Right on that 400. There we go. Boosh. So anyway, I've got to really hone in my skills flying this one because this guy is definitely a lot different than what I'm used to. But very good looking helicopter. Some very interesting flight dynamics with it. So I'll be getting into this very soon. So anyway, just thought I'd take a quick moment to show it off since I've gone over my limit anyway. So I was like, screw it. Anyway, let's see if I can. Let's see if I can park it back over here next to this guy. Yeah, I've really got to get used to these flight dynamics. I'm freaking out now. All right, come on. the flight dynamics here, this helicopter is not forgiving at all. You really, it really requires you to be more on your P's and Q's. So anyway, there she is. Other than that, we'll take one more look at any final comments, and that is it. So anyway, at the end of the day, the final consensus here from me and pretty much from the viewers is you guys really like it. Really excellent quality, and I recommend it. Let's take a quick look here. Any other questions? All right. Palokio, thanks for the kind words. All right, guys, so I think that's pretty much about it. So once again, thank you for coming aboard. I don't see any other questions there for me. So there it is, another live stream in the books. Really trying to get caught up because once Christmas hits, I really won't be, once that Christmas week hits, I'll actually be on vacation that whole Christmas week. But that we're going to be busy shopping and sitting in Los Angeles traffic, and we'll probably head off to the Nutcracker and all that nonsense. I'm not really sure how I'm going to fare out that week, but I know that there's just a lot of stuff coming out, and I really want to help you guys spend some money. So I'll try to do as best as I can in the upcoming several days leading up to the Christmas week, just to kind of help out in terms of getting these live streams out of the way and helping you guys out. But otherwise, that is it. I'm going to sign off and say goodbye to the bear. And once again, so glad to have all of you aboard. I haven't gotten to the daily news yet. I haven't even eaten my breakfast. It's 11:38, so I'm going to have my cereal. I think today it's going to be Apple Jacks. So I know it's late night, and some of you are probably having dinner or already had dinner. So again, glad to have everyone aboard, and I will see you guys for the next broadcast. Hopefully tomorrow. We'll see. Be sure to tune in and to the news page, and I'll have more information available for you then. All right, people. We will see you later. Have a great Tuesday afternoon.